What is up, party people? It's another Thursday night. I got Alex here from 814 EDC. What's up, Alex?
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. Sorry, guys, I was running a little late. I had to run and get the groceries, and then I was trying to do a bunch of shit I shouldn't have been doing right before a live stream. And I'm trying to get this fucking lighting situation sorted out. I got this new camera. I tested it out on Saturday. And the lighting behind me was too bright, so like nothing would focus. But like I have two studio lights. One's right there, and one's right there. Nothing's behind me, yet they're still covering the whole fucking room somehow. And you can see it on my forehead. It's right there. So I don't know exactly what I should do. Maybe put the camera farther away from me. Did it just like totally freak out? That was weird. Casey's here as well, guys. I wanted to talk about the Mach 51. Hey, Casey. What's up, dude?
Yeah.
He just shook his head. That means he can't hear me, apparently.
Can you hear me, Kevin?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear. I don't know what's happening.
Alex, you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear.
Can everybody else hear me? Because then we'll know it's on Casey's end. Do you have me muted somehow in a weird way? I don't know how they would do that. Oh, you can't hear me.
Okay, I got you.
You got it?
Yep. Sorry about that.
We were just saying how big of a doofus you were. You couldn't hear us, so it doesn't matter.
Yep. big giant doofus. That's absolutely.
I'm just kidding.
Ever since I got my new mic, I've had problems, and I don't know what the deal is. So
it's probably the mic. Yeah, I was just talking about the. I have this new webcam, which is awesome. I think it probably looks a lot better to people, but I can't get the damn thing to focus. And I have two studio lights. I could show you. One's right here next to me.
Right.
And the other one's right there to the left. So they shouldn't be putting a bunch of light behind me, but yet I still can't it just hey, look, it focused on something.
Yeah, and you definitely have a lot of light on the front of that, so I don't know.
It was this I was trying to use, the pivot, to see if it would focus on that pivot, and it just doesn't want to focus on this Kubi.
Yeah, that's weird.
It might just be because the pivot's so shiny.
Yeah, because the clarity on the Demco was really good. Like once it focused. It's not.
Yeah, mine struggles a little bit too, but
yeah, like it's supposed to be fancy. Anything that reflects light apparently is not a good idea.
Which pretty much everything we talk about reflects light. So
yeah, that's true. So like I could try turning stuff off. Like I can turn this one off, but I don't think it makes a difference. Oh, there it goes. It just focused, didn't it?
Yeah, I did like that one for some reason, for a second there.
But I don't know how much.
Kev, what model? What SOCOM model was that? I know it's like a bougie one, but
bougie.
That's the Bravo. Oh yeah, that one focused real quick. Let me try the. Sorry, I'm dicking around because of this camera.
I think we're all expecting it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Comes with the territory.
Yeah, it just doesn't want to focus on that. So I don't know. I don't know if I prefer it. Like, am I too dark now? I don't think so. It's probably fine, right?
You do look like you got a lot of light coming from the left side of your face.
Right on your forehead.
I can't. I've tried moving it away, but that's the only light from behind the camera then.
Yeah. All of my lights are pointing at the ceiling. Nothing is direct.
That's what I tried that.
Yeah.
And well, that one's at the ceiling, that one's not, so I can try to aim that one up. I tried that initially.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
I lowered them and I aimed them up. I think it's because my ceiling maybe is white, so it's not helping. But then the camera has nothing behind it. I don't think if I do that, still just hitting the ceiling and coming right at me. You know?
Yeah. Are you right up against the wall or something?
I'm against a window.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
Maybe it's because that door is white. I don't know. It's so much brighter in that picture than it is in person. Like That closet door is not lit up at all, but it looks like it's fucking
yeah.
bright as shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do. Maybe turn this one around, aim it in a different direction.
Hey, you don't want to light up that back wall.
I'll light up this wall in the corner then.
Yeah.
Maybe the one right next to me isn't helping either. Who knows?
Jason Brown's telling you what to do.
What's he saying?
Here, I'll put it up.
Go fuck myself?
No, Kevin, put up your wife's sheets on the wall like Casey does. It'll help.
Yeah, right.
It's not a sheet. No, it's a photographic background, and Jason always says it's my sheets.
Look, it got brighter somehow right here. Like, it's fucking weird. I can't really turn them any other way. I could turn this one that way. They're getting brighter. Like, it's just not. I wish I could, like, adjust the light on them, but they just have this bright ass light on the.
Lighting's probably one of like the most finicky things you can do because like I mean, it takes forever to like really hone it in like how you.
I probably need to just get some like white sheets to throw over them or something to damp them down a little bit. Like, and then I have another one right here I can turn on, but like I doubt putting another light on in front of me is going to help this situation.
I'm glad you talked about it. I just realized I didn't have one of my lights on.
See, just doesn't want to. You can see it says KB, but it's not like, I don't know. I'm just trying to see if it's worth the 100 and whatever I spent on the light. Turn this
and whatever you spent on the camera too. Yeah,
that's what I meant. I meant the camera.
Oh, you said the light. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, no, that was my bad. It just doesn't do anything. I don't know. Maybe if I turn this one off. This is the last thing I'm doing. I think I'm fucking stop.
Like that, Ant.
Ah.
That's nice, Ant. Hey, that's perfect.
I think it's trying to focus on this. It's just a fucking shiny ass.
What's
like
up,
when I pull this out, it seems to get it right away. It focuses right away on this.
Maybe because it's like more like not black and it's brighter colors. I wonder if that has anything to do with it.
I'll just leave it like this and we can.
I mean, I have a pretty high-end webcam and it struggles to focus like this sometimes. Yeah, it's not doing too bad right now.
Yeah, it's the problem is that this cam's the only one that apparently works with this MacBook. So I got my 20.5 Shark's Foot back from Demco because it was way off center. He said he replaced the liners, he replaced the lock, and like nothing would get it to is this a test live? I already did that on Saturday, so this is a second test live apparently. But yeah, he couldn't get it centered either. Like it's off. I don't know. It's gonna be really hard to tell because the thing won't focus.
All right, here you go. You got an assignment from Jason Brown.
But it's a lot better. Hey, you turn all the lights off. Hey, you just turn all the lights. Yeah. Hey, man. So that actually brings up a good point. I was taking a poll on.
Oh yeah, who won that?
Sorry,
I'm hoping my side won so I can stay here.
It was at 50-50 when I checked last, which is just hilarious. Here we go. 137 votes, 51% ball sack keychain.
Oh,
nice.
Geez.
The ball sack keychain reigns supreme. God damn it, this fucking camera. Like, it's completely covered right now, so it should just focus on the damn phone, right?
Unless you're too close to it.
I just don't think it's necessarily worth the $140 I spent on it. I think I got a deal on it or something. So it's gonna bug me until it actually fucking focuses on something. Probably just need like one fucking ring light or something behind the camera instead of all this shit.
It might help.
Yeah. And then I wouldn't have to fucking move shit around every time for a live stream or for a video or whatever. I don't even know what lights do I even have on anymore. This is just dumb. I'm gonna turn this one off and this one on, and then I'm gonna stop.
He's gonna stop messing around in about 20 minutes, guys.
It'll take a while, and then I'll stop. So yeah, the ball sack reigns supreme. There it is. Oh, you'll focus on a ball sack, will you? Yeah. It's just because of whatever I'm holding up is reflective. I think that's exactly what it is. You know? So can't do anything about it. I'm gonna stop thinking about it. I think it's a safe bet he'll make more. I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I missed that one too.
Check the brightness in the camera. There's no brightness in the camera, I don't think. I have the settings right here. There's color adjustment. Ooh. No. Adjustments. Oh, auto white balance off. Auto exposure. Those are both on. There is a brightness level.
Oh.
That was pretty good. Take it back down.
Like there?
No, I'm sort of kidding, Kevin.
Oh, you mean
when you had it all the way dark, it was really nice.
Here it is. That's 45. Yeah, that's a little better, I think.
Alex's is focusing real well.
Just my MacBook.
Using a cell phone.
No, it's my MacBook, like built-in webcam.
See, that's funny because I have a MacBook. Is yours a 720?
I don't. How do you change that?
You can't change it. That's just what the camera comes with.
Oh, well, I bought it. It's a MacBook Pro. I bought it in 17 before college, so I don't whatever it had then.
Probably
720. So mine's from 2020, and it's a MacBook Pro. So you'd think it would be as good, if not better, than yours.
Yeah, I mean theoretically.
Yeah, look at that.
There you go.
Look at that.
That's a little bit better.
I mean, it actually focused on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So what do you guys vote? Do you prefer my original camera? I don't. At this point, I don't think it's even worth the money I spent on this camera. Chris, I can see this so much better.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'm not smart enough to remember what your other one looked like.
This is it.
The old camera, I mean.
I'm using it right now.
Oh, you're on the old one now.
I switched.
My apologies.
I missed the super chat. What's up, guys? Here's some Cali love. Well, you're getting a ball sack, dude, because that was voted best in show ball sack. Look at that.
Wait, so is the button lock dance like retired for good then?
No, it was just me asking, like, would you prefer a more family-friendly,
yes,
when somebody, well, I asked the people, and they voted, man.
Yeah.
I want to find out how to do a poll.
I don't think you can do it in StreamYard. You have to do it in YouTube.
Are you sure about that?
I don't know.
Maybe you're right. I thought Bees was doing it the other day. He uses YouTube sometimes.
I think he uses StreamYard.
I feel like
so
he
if he was doing,
uses StreamYard.
Yeah, so if he was doing it, there must be a way to do it. I just don't know.
You can put on background music. You hear it?
Mm-hmm. Casey's getting into it.
Hilarious.
Not really. It was just
add background, video clips, overlay, logo. You can now upload multiple files at the same time. Brand. I think it would be under like the create a banner thing, right? No.
I'm not sure.
I'll put this on there. But yeah, I'd be curious to do that just because I think it'd be cool to do a poll on this exact thing. You know what I mean? Share slides. I doubt that would do anything.
Probably not.
Bro, you would be so tired by the end of this if you had to do the button lock dance every time. That is funny.
Welcome to Lefty's live IT support call.
Yeah.
Yep.
Heading out to watch paint dry. Hey, man, I can't always be entertaining, so you got to cut me a break every once in a while. I'm gonna put that light back on because I think it actually might help with this camera.
Now you just need to take apart a knife and like mess with it for the next hour.
So
like sometimes.
Yeah, right. So today I got some cool ass knives. You guys want to talk about knives?
Sure.
Yeah.
So I got this in today. Compliments of ProTech.
That's a Lefty, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're doing
cool.
a Lefty SBR now.
He ruined it.
There you go. With an acid wash blade.
Yeah, blade.
35VN. This is they're gonna drop in February or like early February. It bangs out. I actually never handled an SBR and I freaking love it. Like my unboxing was like at first I was like, do I love it? Like I had to get used to the ergos, and now I absolutely do. Like love this thing.
Is that the first lefty knife that they've made?
No, they have 5 other ones.
Okay,
they have the TR3, Godfather, Godson, Newport, and Half-Breed, and now the SBR. Damn, I just listed those off.
That was
baller.
Oh my gosh. You're missing the roasting, man. Cue Ball says, dude, I come in 80 watching and 27 likes, and Sinister says, Cue Ball, have you been watching? I had to do that, man. I'm sorry.
You think I care? That's funny. That's why
it is funny. It is funny.
Yeah, I'm totally sending that camera back. Fuck this. Like it's just not worth it. I'll go baller when I really want to do it. It's just not worth it for this thing. You guys can see this just fine. Yep. So anyway, moving on. Okay. Jesus, guys, you guys are brutal. It's only been how many minutes?
15 minutes. 17
it's
minutes.
It's only been 15 minutes. I'm talking about cameras. Like, you got something better to do. What the hell is going on here? We don't know. We actually have no idea, Brandon. No, I'm shitting all over the camera I bought. Budget knife guy. Damn, my Asher Nomad is the one pivot walking. Really didn't want to take it apart. Why would you have to take it apart for that? You just Loctite it. Just take the pivot out. Keep everything the same. Take the pivot out. Put a little Loctite on it. And then put it in your case and don't touch it. Really good. Literally a whole day and a half. Just don't fuck with it. Anyway, I freaking love this thing. It bangs out. I like it a lot more than the Newport I had, which was also a Lefty. And I like that knife. But this just feels, I don't know, more substantial in hand. It's obviously a beefier knife, so you're not going to get, it's not as slicey. It's not going to be as good for like EDC stuff, package opening, but this thing's dope. So I got that, and then I got this in here.
I saw you sharing that earlier.
I bought this off Jake.
Yeah, I just watched his review of that.
Yeah, in my unboxing, I was like, I don't even think he reviewed this unless I missed it, and then he fucking drops the video right after. This thing is incredible. The action on this thing is just sick. Like, it's so good. It really is just one of those knives where you're like, why is this not something everybody talks about? It's the most drop shot knife I've ever handled, I think. But like in a way that's really not controlled, but like it doesn't like do the Norseman like flunk, flunk shit. Like it drops really good, but it sucks it in. So
right.
I got that. Then yesterday, I got this bad boy from Urban EC Supply, Black Micarta acid edge blade. Absolutely.
Yeah, it does look really good.
And the action is, I mean, this one's incredible. I'll probably be showing you guys a different one tomorrow to keep your eye out for. So if you missed this, stay tuned.
How many flavors are they going to make that thing in?
It ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess.
All of them.
I got 5 of them in here right now. So I got that. What else I got in my pocket?
Wait, so is the 5th one you have the one that you can't show right now?
Yeah, I can't show it. I think they said tomorrow.
Such a tease.
What?
You're such a tease.
Yeah, I mean, I'll show you the blade. Can I do this without?
It's fine. It'll be out of focus. We're good.
Like, it's the same acid wash blade, so use your imagination. Like I said, if you missed out yesterday, stay tuned.
OD green micarta is my guess. And I don't know anything. It's just a guess.
No, you're wrong.
Oh, dang it. I tried.
I got the Bravo in by way of Josh Worth. I'm going to be sending this to Australia. I kind of love it. I kind of want one. This is not a knife I thought I'd like. D10's a little bit on the lighter side for me. I do think if you have big mitts, the D10 will be fine because, like, it's a 4-inch blade, right? So for me, I grab it and I'm like kind of down at the bottom here, and then I flick it. I don't get as much power behind that flick, but I think if you had big old mitts, you'd be like banging it out. Bang! Whereas, like, you know, I don't know. What's a good example? Oh, here. I also got in this Asher Nomad 3.0, and, like, I get right under that stud, and it just flies out. So I think that would be the case here if you were a big mitted fellow like Cue Ball or somebody like that. Yeah, this is awesome too. M390 Contour G10, $90.
I'm excited for the Spiro with the hole in the blade. He's just got the prototypes in.
Yeah, I'll be getting those to check out, and then I'll be sending them around. So if you want on that list, hit me up.
I asked Justin last night. He said he would talk to you about it or something.
Yeah, okay, perfect. He didn't, but I'm sure he will. He probably has a list for when he says
he was gonna
actually sends it. Is
this
the real Neves? Not wait, Neves isn't here. Nah, he's not here. There's no way Neves not.
How do we really know it's you?
That's what he did to me yesterday. People were like, Lefty, and he's like, Lefty's not here. This was after I dropped 5 bones on him with a super chat. He just jumps right past it. And he's like, oh, Lefty's not here. He's like, Lefty doesn't super chat. He called me cheap and skipped over me.
Oh, wow.
I'm just kidding. I gave him shit already, so that's fair.
He says yes, but anybody could say that. We still don't know that it's you.
Yeah, it's not all capitals, so I think it's him.
Okay, cool.
The real deals. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he said something dumb. That's him. He had some technical issues last night. Did you guys give him shit? No, you guys are all supportive and shit. But me, you're like, I'm going to go watch paint dry. Fuck you, Javon. I'm just kidding. What you need is a damn Sakosha. Sakosha. I think I have one coming to check out, so I am excited to check one out. Oh, I forgot already. The reason I wanted to have Casey on was because the Mach 51 dropped today on Kickstarter.
Woot, woot.
So y'all can get y'all ass over there and order one right now. I'm gonna.
You got the link?
I don't know if I have the link. I'm just gonna go to Kickstarter.
I'm trying to drop it down here.
Just don't want to have to log in. I hate that.
No, that's fine. It looked like you dropped the link. I just did.
Mach 51.
There's the link, guys. We've sold 36 so far. So very, very cool.
How long
many
is the
were
period
on
run,
the early bird?
30 days.
30 days.
There were 30 on the early bird.
They're gone.
Yep, they are gone.
Well, unless there's an idiot who didn't do the early bird.
No, they're gone. I looked.
Well, look, I can check it. Oh, no longer available. Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
There you go, guys. The Mach 51 from Tempest Knives. That's so cool. You guys want to watch this? Let's check this out. I don't know what this is going to be. But
I recorded it a while back, so I don't even know. I'm just kidding.
5 minutes. Jeez, Casey.
Well, you don't want to watch it. Don't watch it.
All right. Welcome to the official Kickstarter of the Tempest.
Talking about paint drying.
Tempest Knives Mach 51. As you guys know, the name of my company that I've chosen is Tempest Knives, and the name of this knife right here is the Mach 51. Now, I'm inspired project. They have done this.
You skipping around.
That's enough. You guys can see this. Beautiful knife. And you know what? He has one right here. So why don't you hold it up? Show the good people who haven't seen it. The Mach 51.
So M390 on the blade, and obviously titanium on the handle with orange peel texture. My camera's about like Kevin's, doesn't want to focus. Milled out 3.5-inch blade, 3.5 ounces. What else? Frame lock. Obviously, deep pocket, deep carry clip. Oh, I need to say this. So I had 2 or 3 people today say, "Yeah, great knife, bro. Don't want one. Hate your clip." Basically, so Casey Lynch, Spyderco wire replacement clips do fit. I've tried them out. He sent it to me, so there you go. So you can get any of the Lynch Spyderco wire replacement clips. So. Yep, that's it.
Awesome. Sorry,
it goes. No, you're good. It goes good with my P51 Mustang, Hank. For those of you that don't know, it was modeled after the P51 Mustang, thus it being on my wall over. Wait, I can't point that way. That way, okay. and having a P51 behind me. But anyway, you get it. Awesome. I'm pretty proud of it. We'll see if enough sell. Who knows?
Oh, super chats.
Q Ball says he got in on the last one. I thought he said he got the last one. I'm sorry. What?
Howdy, Jared. Fuck you, Lefty. I love it. I love it, John. I love you. Thank you, brother. And it looks like we got another super chat here from some random guy. Here's another 5 bones since you didn't see my first. He's going to make me scroll back, and there's not going to be one. He's fucking with me.
I think he said it was before the live started or something.
What? That's
before
bullshit.
You showed up?
It's impossible. Oh, you mean like before I even got on?
Yeah, like I think because you can like see it.
Yeah, you can start chatting as soon as. So if you made it live a day from that, I mean, not you said I'm going live tomorrow at 8. A day ago, somebody could do a super chat if they wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it would be in the comments.
Yep.
Yeah, he said I dropped 5 bones before the video started. Back.
He's lying. He's lying.
I think he's telling the truth.
Neve's Knife doesn't do super chats. All right. Well, if you did, thank you, brother. I love you, man. The vote is in, people. The vote is in. The ball sack keychain's hanging around just a little bit longer. So Casey's gonna have to deal with it. Casey's gonna have to deal with it.
I'm over here looking at my Kickstarter. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Last week, I dropped the ball sack. Ball's down. Ball's down.
Thanks, Josh.
Last week I was watching Knife Junkie, and he was doing his salute. I think that was last week, right? He does a salute now, a knife salute when you get a super chat. He does this like, and he was like
copying me.
Thing. No, because he was on your live and you told him he needs a thing, so that's what he came up with.
Okay, all right.
He even shouted you out, and
cool.
So I'm in there, and I'm like, I gave him a super chat. I was like, salute me. And I was like, you don't want to know my thing. And he's like, what's your thing? And I'm like, no, you really don't want to know. Like, I'm not telling you in here. Good button lock dance annoys me. How can the coolest thing on earth annoy you? Michael B. with the membership. Trying to find the balls. Sorry, I'm like, where are my balls?
Trying to find them balls.
Bang. Here you go.
Things you only hear on
Michael
Kevin's
B.
live.
That support is much appreciated. Man, those lights are just bouncing off that head.
Yeah, I'm out of focus, so I was trying to fix it. Sorry. Well, thanks for letting me come on and talk about it, man. I'm super excited that we've sold 36 already. Somebody asked it. Alex asked a minute ago. I don't know if you guys heard me. It's open for 30 days. So, but would love to see it go on over the goal and get funded. That would be great.
Yeah, of course. That would be
well.
Awesome.
I mean, that's the. I want to sell 200, but we'll see what happens.
Trying to find. We got our prototype pictures from.
Yeah, and they look great.
USP.
That black micarta, man. Woo! Not that I don't like your fancy pants
fat
scales. Yeah, the fat carbon, but I really dig that black micarta.
You can't beat micarta sometimes.
Yeah, the black micarta looks good. That's why I wanted to pull up because I don't think I showed that one on. Because I don't think I showed it on social media. I think here they are. All right, let me save these and then I'll show you guys if I can. Do I have to save every freaking one?
Hang on, Kevin. Hey, Ant, the OEM is QSP. The prototypes were built by QSP, and they will be making the final version.
Yep, that's who we're using too. So, well,
for your prototypes
so far, yeah, from QSP and from Kunwu. So technically, we don't know who we're using it, but QSP, these ones are looking pretty damn good.
I can't get mine. My camera's totally out of focus. I don't know what happened.
Casey, have you checked out a
it's probably
variant PE yet? Because I remember I said something about sending it to you.
No, I haven't yet.
Okay, I'm sending the steel wheel Spica to you next.
Okay.
Would you like me to toss this?
Yeah,
in?
please. If you don't mind, I'd take a look at it. Yeah.
Yeah, I should be sending that out tomorrow, I think. So either tomorrow or Saturday. But yeah, I'll toss it in for you.
All right, here we go. I'm going to show these. So we got these pictures from QSP on our how do I show? Oh, look at that. Perfect. I can click through. Let's see if this works. Let me know if can't do one. I got to do one at a time. That sucks. But okay. Can I show my entire screen? Yes. All right, let's see if this works. Just ignore the porn. All right.
Holy moly.
Can you see this now or no?
Kevin, are you naked in that picture? Oh, just kidding.
You can see it?
Yeah, I see the one that's top down.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So that obviously is not the best one to show you first. But that's the top down one. And then we have whoops. Okay, not that one, apparently. This is the aluminum foil plus carbon fiber. I don't know why the picture looks like shit. Maybe I gotta shrink it down a little bit. There you go. So it's aluminum foil and carbon fiber mixed together, and this one's copper foil and carbon fiber, I guess.
Copper foil. I like a topo pattern too.
It's a new thing that QSP is using this year. EMP has a prototype in it for his liner lock, and then they're doing a penguin in it, I think. It kind of reminds me of fat carbon in a way, or camo carbon. So we'll see how it is in person. But we actually ordered 4 prototypes. So we ordered a black micarta with, I believe, stonewash blade. And then we ordered marbled carbon fiber with satin. This aluminum foil, the one on top with satin. And a blacked out one with black wash handle and blade and PVD hardware. And they made this copper one extra. They were like, we did one in copper for you too. And I was like, all right, sweet,
man.
So we got
an like you
prototype. I don't know. I think maybe they're trying to show off this material.
Yeah, they might have wanted to get it out there. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So that's a look at that one from that angle. There's the clip. In that one top-down shot, the clip kind of looked shallow, and I was like, what the hell? But it's nice and deep. It's pretty far back on the handle. And it should also, we designed it in CAD anyway to match like yours with lynch clips and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it should work. And I think,
go ahead.
I think I asked for the clip you used because I handled your clip, or I think that might just be their wire clip. I don't know. But I loved the way that clip felt.
Well, it's funny when I first started talking to them and I said, I want a Spyderco style wire clip. They go, well, what's that? and basically was the answer I got. So I actually took pictures of one and measured it. And, it's a little bit different. It's a little shorter. Mine is, but as far as the width and the depth of the pins that go into the scales, it's the same. So I just educated them for you is all I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then this is the black micarta. and I went with, I think they call it shred carbon fiber or something. I avoided the rainbow stuff they have, raindrop. I think they call that marbled, which I don't like at all. It's the one that David used on the Solaris. It's just not my favorite type of carbon fiber. So we did this one, and then we did the black micarta, and we asked for like a soft micarta, not
what are
like a resin type.
Gotcha. What do they call that bottom one? The carbon fiber. What are they? Yeah,
black shred.
Okay,
so you can get that. That's the one you can get in like blue and red.
Right.
Which I wouldn't want. So I don't know how this will look in person because that carbon fiber doesn't look great to me personally.
I think it looks pretty cool, actually. It almost looks like a puzzle or something.
Yeah, but in person, to me, it kind of looks cheap. I don't know. We'll see. So, like, our initial plan was to just do a black micarta satin or stonewash blade, and then do the black washed with black micarta. That was going to be our plan to do it, and then we just started trying carbon fibers and stuff. So we'll see when they come in person. Obviously, we'll see. I think Kunwu might be doing one with titanium scales. I think they said they wanted to try that and see how it looked because I mentioned it at one point.
Do you have any update on the growler, Kev?
What?
Do you have any update on the budget one you're coming out with?
Waiting on a quote. Apparently, the steel, we wanted to use Nitro V. Apparently, getting a quote on that is difficult. I don't know. So I said we can use 14C. Like, it doesn't have to be Nitro V. It just, I don't want N690. I don't want D2. Like, HCR, obviously, I wouldn't use that. But, like,
please don't.
I want 14C or Nitro V or S35. I'm trying to keep the price down as much as I can, obviously, to make it. I'm trying to keep it at 100 or less. For me, that's budget. I know that's not budget to everybody, but
no, I'm pumped for that model. I think it looks really, really good.
Chris is in the house. What's up, Cruz? Brandon Drescher, Kev's secret, Kyle porn. Yeah. Oh, were you looking at my desktop? That's all my videos right now. I think that I have waiting to.
I saw one. One of the videos was your wife's knives. I didn't know your wife had knives.
So damn, you guys really were looking. She doesn't have knives. She has a kitchen knife that I had made for her. It's a Ryan Pearson custom kitchen knife with crazy fiber scales.
Sounds bougie.
Here, I'll show you. Actually, let's see. I can do that again, right? Give you a little sneak peek into my video here. Where is it? My wife's. There it is. You gonna play or what? There we go. So that's the knife. So it's Nitro V. It's like a Santoku / paring knife. It's 4 inches, and this is called Crazy Fiber.
That's a cool material.
Dude, it was so dull. Like, I don't know if I show it, but I'm like cutting myself. Like, rubbing it on my hand. Like, here's the paper test here. We'll see. Ruining the video for everybody. Can you hear it?
Nope.
You can't hear the audio?
No.
Maybe I had to check something. It doesn't matter, though. You can see it. This is me trying. And I suck at cutting, but this is so dull.
When did you?
I got it a little bit.
Did you buy this for like a while ago?
So I bought it in July of 2020 was her birthday that I got it for. Okay. I never sharpened it. Like, I put it on a strop, I think, one time. So here's the I used the sharp maker, and I explained the sharp maker because. So here we can see it.
Why didn't you?
It got like sticky sharp after I sharpened it.
Oh.
There you go.
That's a little better.
Look at me. I'm a fucking
Yay,
sharpener.
Kev.
I'm a sharpener.
No, you're
I
not.
threw that bitch on my sharp maker 300 times. That's what you got to do. I got to put in the boron nitride sticks and go 100 times. I got to turn them 100 times. I'm going to put the ceramic in, turn them. And that was with Nitro fucking V, dude. Imagine trying to sharpen like M390 on that or something. I have tried. It doesn't do shit. Like, you need to just touch up M390 or whatever. The sharp maker's for cheap steel. Not cheap steel, sorry. You know, less premium steel, whatever.
Right.
What is this Kunwu? It's an OEM. It's an OEM. Sorry. How far behind am I? Did I miss any?
You're way behind.
Chats or anything? Need you guys to call those out for me if I miss them.
There's one. How'd I do?
All right, I got the new member. Sorry, guys. I'm skipping ahead. I'm just rambling tonight. Your knife looks sick, Kev. Here's $5 for shipping. You can pay me back some other time with interest, obviously.
Oh, that's funny.
$5 for shipping what? Oh, I get it. Thank you. He just meant for my shipping costs because I always complain about it. Thank you, Chaz. I appreciate it, dude. Much love. I didn't see it go birds at the end. What's going on, man?
Go birds.
Season's over. Oh, man. Yeah, I also got my Gavco back. Got my nurse back from Jake. This thing is, man, this thing's good. And I cleaned it. It's ridiculous. That's a good knife. That's a good knife. Giveaway knife tonight.
Giveaway.
Tuya SNS in S35. Yeah, it's a little one. It's a Lytton. All right, but it's got really good action. Got a great detemp for such a tiny knife.
Kev,
I got this from Tuya. What?
Oh, you finished, and then I'll ask my question.
I got this from Tuya, and I gave it to my wife because it's tiny, right?
Mm-hmm.
She maybe opened a box with it. It's just been sitting in the office, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give that away. I just don't like having knives that I don't use or don't do anything with, so I just like giving them away. What'd you say?
What's the steel on it?
S35.
Okay.
This is a good little knife.
Can I give a knife away too with you?
No, if you give away a knife, we're gonna have big trouble here.
Okay, well then I'll put it back in my case.
Yeah, you can give away a knife.
Okay.
You got an Asher Pickett or the flashback?
Yeah, Justin sent it to me a while ago, and I just don't carry it anymore. So I figured
that's very nice of you.
Give it away.
All right, so the winner will get. Man, I always snip myself with this thing when I flick it.
Oh wow!
It always just comes out and whacks me in the palm because it's so small. It gets into my palm.
You sound really concerned there.
I was very concerned. I don't want to see Kevin bleeding. That's my job. I'm the one that bleeds.
It didn't cut me deep enough to bleed, but so you'll get this SNS, and you'll get it's a titanium frame lock on bearings. It's just tiny, and you'll get a flashback. So it's a pretty good giveaway. All right, cool. And I'll throw in the usual KPL and such. Shout out to KPL. And shout out to White Mountain Knives. Use code Lefty10 at all those places I just named.
McDonald's Asher, as well.
White Mountain Knives, KPL.
McDonald's.
Yeah. People have been trying to use the code. It doesn't work. You didn't see that on Instagram when Stevie drove through a McDonald's? That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
That Tuya Hive scales look funky in a not so nice way. Tuya Hive scales. The new one, the Tuya hold on, let's look. Was it Tuya Knife USA? US.com? It's just a guess. Nailed it. Chrome tab. Here we go. All right. So yeah, they have a Hive 3 now that he's talking about this, I guess. $250. What is that? Is one of you like beating their microphone?
No, I hear it too though.
I was sorry.
Just mute it.
I was fidgeting. I didn't even realize I was unscrewing the part of the bottom.
So he's saying maybe this side of the scale.
Whew.
So they milled out little hives.
Well, I mean, Bees needs one of those.
Yeah, Bees definitely needs one of these, but he won't spend $250.
No, maybe $2.49.
What don't you like, Jay? I'd like to know exactly what you think. Are you talking about the cutouts? I'm going to use it on my taxes. Lefty 10. Yeah, the new Hive 3. I tried Lefty 10 on Kickstarter, but only got 8% off. Dang it. Maybe heading down next year. Oh, you're talking about used your code today on an Altus. Yeah. Oh, nice, dude. I'm getting one of those too. I asked White Mountain to hold one for me. I always am just like, hold this, and then I buy them all at once.
Button lock dance.
I wanted the stovepipe, but they came and went apparently before I got to emailing him. Spyderco stovepipe. It looks small though.
Mm-hmm.
John Evans, I bought him in Adamas last week and used your code again. Thankfully, I handled and did not care for the EXO, or you would have more dollars. I don't get money from White Mountain.
No,
you guys know that, right?
No,
if
we don't.
I did, I'd be like loaded.
I have a code as well, so I can actually back Kevin up. We don't get one.
Yeah,
anything.
like I just get.
He
like
just lets us. Yeah,
and
lets us look at knives and
that kind of stuff.
Yep.
If he gave us 10% of every order, we'd like. I think I had 500 orders last year. Imagine 10% of that would be fucking awesome.
I'll take it.
But yeah,
well, it's so nice using a discount code too, because like other like retailers, you can't use codes or anything like that. So
right,
a lot of them, yeah, it is kind of nice. What up, Jordan? The Knoll is sick. He's talking about the Knoll Raiden that dropped yesterday. Did they sell out? I'm assuming they did. We could check out that website, KnollKnives.com. I'm just guessing here. Like, damn, I'm good. Raiden is sold out. Yeah, I heard there was like only 200 or something. That seemed like a really low number.
Not really.
Well, that's what you're doing, right?
Right.
But I was surprised that Riot would even do 200. Like their minimum order is usually 400.
Sold out in 5 minutes, apparently.
This did?
That's what everybody's saying in the chat.
I mean, it was super. Like the dude he didn't get lucky, but like Nick Shabazz, Metal Complex, Neves, and Stasa all posted reviews in the last like 4 days.
Yep.
And they all were pretty positive, I think. So it does not look like a knife I would love, but I haven't handled it. I was supposed to. I'm not going to talk about that again. I let it go. Even keistered it. It's small. Hey, anybody try the new helmet emoji yet? I got helmet and bearings are the new emojis we added this week. Lefty, why did you have to decide to release a knife the year I take a sabbatical from knife purchases? You took a sabbatical from knife purchases? Get the fuck out of here, Jordan.
Leave the chat.
No, I'm just kidding. Dude, good luck. Okay. Like I would much rather stop drinking, which I did. I can handle that. But not buying knives. I mean, I can't go an hour without buying it. Yesterday I bought the I'm kidding, by the way. I didn't buy anything today.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah. Well, I pledged. I didn't buy.
You pledged, right? Not yet.
I'm gonna put on a little bit of my nail strengthener here. I just put this on whenever I remember. I have like 4 layers a day I put on. Yesterday I bought the Vosted, the one that needs
Vosted.
Let's look it up. Vosted.
Yeah, you wouldn't like my recent purchases. None of my 2 recent purchases are something you would ever buy. So
what are they?
Well, let's talk about those right after I show what I bought, because I am curious.
I have some.
So Bostede, here we go. Bellamy. This is the one I pre-ordered. Sorry.
Is that the one that Jared sent you?
February. What?
Is that the one that Jared sent you that you?
Yeah, he sent me this version. Oh, sorry. He sent me that version.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember you showing that.
I remember that.
But I got this one because I wanted. I asked him, could I switch carbon fiber onto satin? Because I'd prefer the satin blade, but I'd prefer the carbon fiber handle because this looks like rough micarta. It does not look comfortable in your hand at all. Kind of looks like the micarta they used on the LAN, maybe.
Yeah. The problem with those is always the edges with those ribs where it meets your hand at the top. Yeah, it's awful.
So is this Kaiser's making?
Yeah, apparently. But I didn't want this. I just don't like blacked out, you know.
I don't know where it is. I was gonna say it's.
And then I ordered this knife.
It's similar to the micarta on the Splinter, which is a Kaiser knife, but a little bit different.
Etsy.
What? Yeah, I ordered this knife off of Etsy.
Okay. I agree, Casey. That looks like the same.
Yeah, this is a Kaiser knife, so I mean, I think it's probably roughly the same texture. And what you get is right up here on this top. It's those little parts are sharp on your palm, where they stick up. That's the only thing.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not showing it right now.
No, you're on like the search screen of Etsy.
Yeah, you're on the Etsy search screen.
It like clicked open a new tab when I clicked on it. Hang on, here we go.
What was the blade steel on that first knife, Joe?
M390.
Oh, okay.
They changed it to M390. The prototypes were an N690.
Oh gosh, that's on Etsy?
So yeah, the dude apparently is selling on Etsy. Is coming from Bulgaria or something. It's made by Best Tech.
I actually like the looks of that.
I do, yeah. I agree. It looks good.
It's called the Picaroon something Mutineer. They have a D2 version. So they have this one in S35 and Stonewash tie, which was 220. Oh, sorry, here 214. It was like 227 with tax and everything.
Wow.
But you could get black G10 or natural micarta with D2, and it goes down to 129 with G10. So if you like D2, I don't know. I'm guessing it's going to be a liner lock in that case, or
how'd you find out about this one?
Oh, here is that on both sides? Sorry, I'm just trying to. No, look, it is a tie frame lock.
Okay, so it's titanium frame lock with G10 on one side. That's
why
for 129. That's
with
still
D2.
With D2, okay.
Yeah.
If you get the S35, it's $100 more. It looks good.
I like the blade shape.
Yeah, it's right up my alley.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's very similar to the stout shape, kind of.
Yeah, I didn't know it existed till yesterday. I ordered it immediately.
Did you just come across it, or did someone tell you about it?
I saw it on my buddy Brian's feed on Instagram.
That's pretty sweet.
LILBS_EDC. Yeah. So someone just posted my record in my comments. Your record? Like your criminal record? That's fucked up. People are such assholes. How is that even related? The helmet, yes. What do you think about the new Asher prototype with the blade hole? Do you think you will get early access? Yeah, I'm gonna have the prototypes. He told me today he's waiting to get the carbon fiber liner lock prototype, and then it's a steel liner lock. By the way, the liner is steel. I confirmed that, and then he's gonna send me both the titanium and the carbon fiber prototypes.
Titanium looks so good.
And then I think I can send those around. I already have a list of people, so I need to add Alex to it. But I'm going to do what I did with the Nimble. I'm going to request that we keep it to like 3-4 days each. Just because I noticed with pass arounds, like, you can't give people 10 fucking days. Like, as much as that's how long it takes to do a full review, well, too bad. You're going to do an overview. Like, I don't know. Because, like, I don't want it to take 5 months for me to pass this around to 10 people. Like, that's what happens when you let it go 2 weeks, you know? I'll bug the shit out of people, so we'll figure it out. But anyway, I asked him about price because I was telling people, like, it's probably still going to be like $150, which is going to be great for those materials. Titanium and S35, by the way, it's not M390, which I'm fine with. It's gonna be like $110 or something. I think he told me like 105 or something, but I don't want to, none of that's guaranteed. But that's your about price. That's pretty fucking good for getting it made by a really good OEM. I don't think he told people, so I can't tell you. But
it's crazy. He's made so many good
let's
knives.
Just say I know.
This is what, like his 10th model, give or take, and it's taken this long to finally creep over $100, which is crazy too.
What was in the record? Oh, is it actually something that like makes you look bad or something? I thought it was just like drugs, or I'm assuming there was some burglary in there from your comments in the past. But I mean, if you looked at my fucking juvenile record, it would be very similar to that. Those things all go with doing drugs, if you know what I mean. And I think it makes us the people that we are now, if that makes sense. He said 2020 and 2021 fucked my credit card with all my knife impulse buys. Yeah, you got to stay on top of it, dude. That's the thing. Like, that's why, like, I mean, it sounds like I have a lot of knives, right? For a normal person. But, like, I don't have hundreds of knives. I've bought hundreds of knives, but, like, I sell a lot to keep that ball rolling because, like, I can't buy every new knife I want to buy unless, like, I don't like immediately say I'm buying this, let me sell this. Like, I don't do that. Sometimes I do, but like I'll buy a few and then I'll sell off a few and kind of make it back. And that way I never end up with like this crazy credit card. Like, I'm always worried about my credit card anyway. Like, I'm always just trying to, like, because I've been in credit card debt before.
I don't know how you keep track of it with all the sizzle you do. I don't have any idea how you keep track of it.
I don't do that. All the sizzle I do. I don't
all
do
the sizzle. All the sizzle.
I do it if I can usually, because why not break it up?
I haven't done sizzle one time yet, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I mean, it's a good thing probably in general, but it's a bad thing because you haven't bought some cool ass knives that you've broken up over payments.
I know.
Just go in the comments of my last live. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to rehash it, but
yeah,
just know that we love you, Jared. We all love you. Whatever it says, I don't give a fuck. I know who you are, and it doesn't matter. They actually are making me an affiliate now, so maybe your comments helped. Thank you. I don't know who he's talking about. Oh, Vosteed.
Vosteed, right. About? Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about.
Oh, I gave you props on my Vosteed order. Morgan came today. Yeah. Well, dude, you had to contact them for a bunch of people having payment issues. Like, I messaged him today, I think. Was it today? Dude, days fucking just blend together. And I was like, dude, I couldn't pay. I tried. No, it was Tuesday night was when Tri-State was showing the knife, and then I tried to buy it. And then yesterday, I talked to Jared. And I tried Apple Pay, Amazon Pay, and my credit card. Like, they had all those options. I tried each one, and it was like, nah. And then Jared was like, try it again. Wednesday morning, I did, and it went through. And I was like, all right. And then I ordered that other knife right after, and I was like, fuck. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's crazy. People have way too much time on their hands to screw with your life. Yeah, like, it's fucking just stupid.
Yep.
They deleted it, he said. Oh, there you go. You could delete it, by the way. I mean, I know you don't want to be that person, but, like, that's fucked up. Like, that's something you could delete. Nobody's going to question that. But let's move on. Sorry, dude. I don't mean to harp on that. Brian Stone, you still getting the TW Price Dawn prototype? Let me get the ball sack. Hey, Bubba Ballsack. See you, Ballsack in the house. What up, Brian? He's the local knife nerd. There's a lot of knife nerds now, but he's the local one to me. He loaned me this. What? All right. Let's just see. Either of you, could you name this knife?
Nope.
No.
All right. If you asked me about 4 months ago, I would have probably said the same thing, but Jake got one, so now like I knew what it looked like. This is the Utzler Duckling.
Okay. I do remember Jake having that.
Yeah.
This is the small version. He had
look
the
at
full size.
Look at the friggin' edge on that thing.
Yeah, that thing's sick. This is Knife Nerds, Brian here. It's his. It's a really good knife. It's just really good in hand. I think they're like $900 table, but they go for like $1,500 plus or whatever secondary. So
cool.
It was more drop shut when I got it, but I tightened the pivot because there's a little bit of play. So it's susceptible to all the knife things. That's the thing, guys. You think like when you spend this amount of money that like magically the knife is just like perfect, you know? And this, so I explained this in a video recently, I think, that it hasn't posted yet, but I don't think I'm a handmade custom knife guy, like, which saves me a lot of money, obviously. Knives like this, they just have like imperfections that this one actually really doesn't. Well, the clip taps. The clip taps on a $1,000 knife, right? The knife doesn't drop shut unless you loosen the pivot and have blade play. It's still really good action. The knife is incredible. I'm not sitting here shitting on the knife, but like, I'd rather pay for this, which is actually cheaper. These are like $700 new, I think. But this is a sort of production custom, I call it mid-tech, right? Like the dude, it's a lot of CNC, I think. It's kind of like the whole haptic. I wouldn't call that like it's not a handmade custom. This is where my high-end money goes, is knives like this and the haptics and stuff like that. Because knives like this, the Gavco Nurse, they just have that human touch that causes issues. Like this thing has so much lock stick. I mean, you guys know, you were here for the live streams. I took this fucker apart like 1,000 times. Now it's perfect now that it's been carbonized by the knife modders. Look at this edge, dude. That one sings too. Casey, look up.
I'm looking up. What I miss? Oh, sorry.
I was talking about the edge on that other one.
Oh yeah, no, that one's pretty too. Sorry, I was looking at something else.
Thanks.
My
Brian.
bad.
Anyway,
I got distracted.
Long story short, I think it's good that I don't want to get into the handmade customs because it's going to save me money. Like I really like that sort of 3 or even like 250 to like, it does go up to like 800, 1,000 just because it varies with like knives like this, right? But usually it's like that 300 to 500 range where you're getting like quality Riot made type stuff or whatever. And you know, that's kind of my sweet spot. There's even like, you know, this is probably like 170 for the Rock or the SBR. You know, I just don't find a lot of knives in the like $50 range to $100 range that do it for me. There are some, like the Royal here is awesome. I freaking love the Royal. And recently, the Kvist variant and the Mormilea have really blown me away. I love those two. So it does happen. Kaiser, the new T1, you got one of those? That looks cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, the action's really, really good on it. I just had it since the afternoon.
Does it have the rattle?
I haven't handled as many Kaisers as you have, so I've never really noticed it, but this one doesn't seem like it has anything. I can send it to you once I do my review.
It's deleted now. Well, why do you want to see it, Neves? Now I'm like, wait, why do you want it out there? Well, whatever. What was the price? I missed that. On what?
You're way behind.
Far behind again on it. The Vosteed was like 130, I think, for M390, and that Picaroon was 215 for the titanium one. Sorry. He said, "Yeah, I don't care." Oh, Naft's and nails. Okay, so here's an example with Naft. He sent me the TJ. I almost said Schwartz for some reason. TJ. What's that guy's name? Fisher. Cobra. It's a full handmade custom. I posted on Instagram yesterday. Sexy, like drop shut action, whatever, right? But for a $1,200 knife, it's got lock stick, and any grip that you put your hand in, it pushes that frame lock over, like tighter into the blade, and then it like clicks when you unlock it. You know what I'm talking about? You ever had a lock bar that kind of pushes in?
Right.
It's like a handmade $1,200 knife. That would bug me personally.
That would bug me as well.
Loves it, you know. And I'm guessing in Las Vegas, he doesn't have the lock stick. Is my guess that the humidity there's like none, so he might not have the lock stick. Naf, let me know if you're still here. Do you have lock stick on that Cobra? Because I had lock stick. It wasn't bad or anything, but it was there. Need a link for that Etsy knife. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd like to check that out at some point too.
Oops, I needed
not right away, but
I always forget on this keyboard for the MacBook. It's different than my work computer, but I use the same keyboard, so I have to hit instead of Control C, I have to hit Command C. It's different. It sucks. Anyway, it's in the comments, Chaz. Was Neves a merc?
A merc.
Kind of goes hand in hand. I don't know what you're talking about, but what's up, Knife Modders? Love you guys.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see Kevin. That's one of the things. If my knife gets funded and gets out there, I want to see what the Knife Modders, what people have them do to this thing, because I deliberately made it where, you know, you got titanium everywhere and you could do whatever you want, except the clip, of course, but you can get a titanium clip for it from Lynch. So
yeah, it would be cool to see people like put a stripe on it, or
well, there's all kinds of people. We did a whole KF Live one night where people were saying what they would want to do to it, and people were talking about military themes and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, be interesting to see. One person already said they literally, who was it? It was Jake from Ohio State said he was going to send it to DLT, or is it DLT that does who is it? River's Edge that does River's Edge, to get some specific military looking modification. Code? Yeah, it's but it's like a military. It's like the it's got they coat it green, and then it's got like the Army flag, the flags with the star in the middle. That kind of thing. Yep.
I'm gonna send this one, I think, to Knife Modders, along with 2 of these deep carry clips to get matched. So this one matches this one, obviously, other than the scales. I think that'll look pretty sick with all black.
Very cool. Hey, Steve Coperlight and all the rest of you guys want to see this thing happen. Help me get the word out, man. So, yeah,
and order one.
Yeah, but they did. I mean, he did, and several of them have, and Sinister and a bunch of them ordered them earlier. But yeah, it's the just takes a little time, and Kickstarter's 30 days, so some people may just be taking their time too.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you got to promote it. It's a campaign.
Yep.
That's what we're here for tonight.
Yep.
You're gonna have to go do rounds on live streams. You know that, right? Well, you should anyway.
Whoever wants to have me on, I'll be on.
You should talk to whoever has live streams and be like, "Hey, can I come on and talk about my knife?"
Yeah, I'm supposed to be on with. I'm waiting to hear when, but I'm supposed to do the Knife Junkies podcast with him.
That would be good to get out there too.
So he's still got the knife, the prototype. So I think.
Oh yeah, you want to do it when? Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, so we'll see, and I think he's sending it to NAF next week. So NAF will have it next week.
Sorry if I butcher this. Bunyip. I don't know how you say that.
That sounds right.
Bunyip. Knives from last lunch. Yeah, so at that last lunch, those were mostly Brian's knives, Knife Nerd. He had, I think I showed the Duckling, and I showed his Lespect custom, $2,500 French custom front flipper with this great fuller. It was so good. Like, I literally almost creamed my pants in a freaking restaurant. Like, it was that good. But it doesn't come with a clip, which kind of sucks, but whatever. You're not going to carry that thing anyway. And then our other buddy Anand was there, and he had a Shamwari custom, which was also another one where I'm like, kind of like this brown Cortex. Where I'm like, that detent's light, but somehow like it doesn't matter. Like it's just, even though the detent's light, the way it's dialed is just perfect.
Right.
The ergos on this thing, by the way, are so good. The micarta really makes a difference compared to the full tie one I had. It's so much lighter too, but it just like feels so good in hand with this micarta. Yeah, sorry, I don't know why I went back to that one.
No, you're good.
I love knives. What can I say?
Wait, Casey,
still have 2 more to sell. Oh, you're selling knives.
The 2 knives that you got in.
Like I said, Kevin's not gonna.
Sorry.
Kevin will shame me for him, but it's all right.
Sorry, I'll shut up for a second and let you talk.
No, you're good. No, I've been wanting a GEC in blue, and I picked up this. And look at the blade,
blade shape.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is the Northfield version of the so the Northfield trim. So it's got the badge and the triple striped bolster, shiny blade. So yeah, it's the 49, excuse me. 49. Well, that ain't gonna focus on it. Too bright. There you go. 49. Just digging this thing a lot. And again, Joe from Lancelot Leather made me a slip with the blue. Yeah, so gonna be cool. And then the other one's just a cheap piece of junk, so I'm not gonna show that one. There's just one. It was one that interested. The GEC was 125. So because it's the Northfield trim, like if it's the Titty Ute, I think they call it, those are less expensive because they're done more stripped down. But this guy's the higher end.
I'll be right back.
Oh, he's leaving. The higher end, but it's the blue camel bone, and I'm just digging that. You know me with blue.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a doctor's knife, Ian. Here's I think I have a doctor's knife sitting over here to compare. Shoot, did I put it away? I put it away. So it's not really, it's a sheep's foot. So it's not really a doctor's knife. The doctor's knives usually have that pill sorter, and then either a clip point or something like that on them. And then the second one, this thing is literally, if you just want something to have to cut stuff like sitting around your desk, it's like an $8 knife. It's a Marbles GI Jack. And
the blade on that looks nice though.
Yeah, it's got this really cool looking blade. And then one that, people, like they recommend them for Cub Scouts these days, like but it's got a can opener. So just one that I just like to are you talking about the GI Jack Gopnik? If you are, it was like $7.99 at SMKW.
Not bad at all.
Thank you, Ian. Yeah, as soon as I knew I was getting a 49, I asked Joe to make a slip, and I think it came out really, really well. And then together they look really cool. So.
Well,
I knew I'd bore Kevin with a slip joint, but that's okay.
No, sorry. I was trying to switch cameras to see if I could fool everybody, but I feel like it's all jittery, right?
Yeah, it's jumping.
I tried going back to reload, but I'm going to go back to this camera and it's probably going to be fine after that.
Yeah, so. Cue ball. Seriously, this little thing is $8. So it's and by the way, don't forget to use my SMKW link. No, I'm just kidding.
You weren't kidding. You were
being
serious. That's okay.
This is the but it's made by Marbles. But I mean, especially if you want to just give this to a kid, that you're taking them in the woods and you want them to have a little pocket knife. This is pretty cool for $8. And it's got half stops for $8.
Well, GEC, when I started when you got some in on your channel, Casey,
thanks, Josh.
Yep. I never heard them before, but then I looked into them, and they're actually made in Titusville, Pennsylvania.
Right near you, yeah.
Yeah, it's like 15 minutes from
everything's made there apparently.
In Titusville.
Yeah, I got the receipt for this, and it came from Bradford.
Really?
Apparently, but Microtech I thought was in North Carolina.
Yeah, the one Bradford is. There's the Zippo Museum there. I know that.
Well, that's where Zippo is, Bradford. Zippo, and there's another knife company attached to it.
What the hell is it?
Zippo is Gerber. Zippo owns Gerber.
Now, yeah. And Guardian Tactical's out there somewhere.
And isn't Zippo related in some way to Case Knife as well?
That's who's out there. Case is in Bradford.
Yeah.
They're like
Case.
connected with Zippo or something.
Did you say Guardian Tacticals on this side of Pennsylvania?
Yeah, they're out there too. Yeah, Google it.
I didn't know that.
They might be more central, but they're in PA, not in my neck of the woods.
Huh.
Yeah, Todd Carr, I agree with you. The 511 Basic's a great one for a kid. All of my sons had a 511 Basic when they were young. Yep.
My favorite slip joint so far is got to be this Bear from
I'm really interested in that.
Tactile knife. It's so thin and slicey and lightweight. The action's really good. Walk and talk, for me anyway, is really good. The pull is really satisfying.
Seems like maybe like a 6 or something like that. Pretty.
Yeah. I think in the video I did, I called it a 6, a 5 or 6.
Okay.
And you can see how thin it is. It just pocket drops. Like I have a slip coming, but since I sold my Richard Rogers Slim Utility and I was using that slip, so I've been putting it in my front pocket, and it literally just disappears in there. That's why I never carried a slip joint or anything.
Right.
And they always just felt too heavy in my pocket.
Well, and that's why I got this small one, with that and the slip. I mean, just to give you, the Tempest is a 8-inch knife. I mean, you can see this thing is tiny. So dropping that in your pocket, and I'm one of these goobers that uses my stuff. So I don't care if it's $130 knife or that it's collectible. I'm going to be cutting apples with it, and there's going to be a patina all over it and all kinds of stuff. So, but I will carry that for sure.
Right.
Yeah. Like Guardian or go ahead. Sorry, Kev.
No, go ahead. Where are they?
I know. I looked up Guardian Tactical. It's in Emporium, PA. It's like the middle of like the Allegheny National Forest, like middle and
That's not too far though, right? I mean,
it's like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's interesting that they're there, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I now understand where Nick Shabazz was coming from. Like, he made this his knife of the year. I understand it now. I don't know if I do go that far, but like as a just EDC knife, this thing will probably be in my pocket every single day.
And are you putting it in a slip or just dropping it?
For now, I've been dropping it because the slip I was using was for another knife I sold. And I have one coming from Lancelot Leather for this that I hope isn't too thick or anything. And depending on how that feels, I might just keep carrying this front left pocket, just drop it. It's literally disappeared the last couple of days. And that's what's so good about it. Like, I had the MBK slip joint prototype in the last couple of days. I sent that to Backpack B. And that is an excellent slip joint. And it's an M390 and mother of pearl, and it's really nice. But it's a little bit thicker than this. This thing is just, I measured it, it's 0.6 stock. 0.6. Like, I've never seen stock that thin. So for what it's meant for, it's just awesome. There's fucking
that's pretty sweet. Yeah, I'd definitely like to check one of those out at some point.
I can send it to you.
I'm not, me, I'm not an enormous slip joint guy. I like slip joints. I mean, Brent and I did a collection dive thing the other day, and I think I have decent slip joints. I probably have like 6 or 8. So it's not a huge part of my collection, but I like them. They're and this will be a useful knife for me, especially because of the size and the blade shape. I just, like you, just totally love that blade shape.
Yeah, that's the one thing I wish about this. It didn't have a clip point. I love the look, but I wish it had a more usable blade for me. Like, even a spear point, or, I'd obviously love a sheep's foot or something for this, and it would be amazing. And this knife and that MBK I had inspired me. So Colin and I designed a slip joint. We're going to be coming out with
no way.
Really?
Yeah. We're going as slim as we can go on it. We're thinking we have one rendered up with titanium full tie. We have one with fat carbon. That's going to look sick. If we do that, obviously,
Yeah.
but we ended up doing a sheep's foot and then a choil up here to help with the safety of not closing it. I know traditional people might not like the choil very much, but we figured it's a good thing to have.
It sounds cool.
So we'll see how that goes. Obviously, we're thinking of maybe reaching out to Lion Steel or Viper.
That would be sweet.
They would, because they can do slip joints. I have this in from my buddy Steve. It's
they're the best man. Oh, that's the shuffler. Okay.
Yeah, well, I think it is. And this pool and this freaking walk and talk is so good.
Phenomenal.
Like, in my opinion, this is like a 7, and it's just perfect. So if they can do that, and if they OEM, that would be awesome. I know they do OEM work for some people. I don't know if they do it for us, but
yeah, Ludwig, you do realize that a Swiss Army knife is a slip joint, right?
It is.
Okay, I'm just not being mean, but it is. I mean, it's just a different style of slip joint. It's the same thing.
Swiss Army knife has a nail nick, and you pull it out.
Right, and it's got a back spring and the whole 10 yards.
It's literally a slip joint without the half stop.
Yep.
And it has more tools, obviously. But that's kind of funny that you said.
Now, what I thought, Kevin, I don't know what you ended up doing on your slip, but what I like about this is Joe actually has you measure the knife, and he makes it to fit the knife.
I could have sent it to him, but I was like, and I measured it. This thing, like, just to give you,
what does
it's
it
so
sell
hard
for?
to 200.
Yeah.
This?
Yeah, 200. Okay. That's
in
not
Magna
terrible.
Cut.
Right. I was going to say that's not bad for the steel.
They just had a drop the other day, didn't they?
Yeah, just to give you an idea of how thin this is, because I don't know if you can tell.
Like, that's like one scale. It's like one scale of a normal knife. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, that's nuts.
Like, it's freaking thin, and then your blade stock.
So remember that most knives you carry, even thin ones like this, is a pretty thin knife, are at least half an inch.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That's the stock. Like, it's crazy. And that's why it's so good, in my opinion, because I'm not a slip joint guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
It makes it to where I carry it because it's so light and just disappears. Yeah. I'm not looking for a toy, Ludwig said. He said, yes, I do, but at least it's practical.
Yeah. I mean,
you went from saying you don't need slip joints in the U.S.
Here's the thing, Ludwig, and this is where I come from. This is where I come from with it, okay? So I'm going to have one of these in my pocket, okay? I'm going to have this, or I'm going to have a field duty EDC or whatever it is in my pocket, and this is going to be the one that I pull out to cut an apple with, because I don't want to get stinking apple juice inside this, okay? So it's useful and practical.
On the knife for me.
Right, I understand, but my point is there is a use for it. Just like, I mean, I carry 3 knives all the time, so there's a use for all of them.
No, G-Ball 814 is not State College. It's Northwestern Pennsylvania.
90% of EDC is opening packages. A slippy works in most cases. Yeah.
Or if you're going to open packages, you should have one of these.
Yeah, dude. Where's mine, Keith?
I don't know, but this thing is crazy, man. You would not believe
F-150 leaf spring?
Yeah, it's an F-150 leaf spring, and it's even got.
I actually have an F-150. Come on.
It's even got the part number stamped on it from the. You see that? F-18.
Cool. Yeah.
How's that carry, Casey?
It does not. It carries in a giant block of wood.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
yeah. So
yeah, it's too big for me. I don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna carry that in my pocket for sure.
Generations of manlier men than us built this country with a slip joint in their pocket, or a buck 110.
100%.
Are GECs hard to come by?
So here's the deal. Okay, so they announced a 77 Yankee Barlow today. You will not get that. Okay, you have to be a guy that's in one of these clubs that the club signs up for you, and you're on a waiting list. Like Ben and I were talking about this today. Ben Belkin. Ben is even afraid he might not be able to get a hold of one. But it just depends on the model. If it's a newer model like this one, like the 49 or the 94, they were available. But if it's something like a 77 or a 15, you can just forget about it unless you're in one of those clubs.
That's what I've kind of picked up on just from
right.
watching reviews and stuff, that they're kind of they can be difficult to acquire sometimes.
Yep.
I don't love those knives, though.
And you don't want to get them on the secondary. No, I hear you, Kev. And
because I'm not much into slip joints, but
I'm just not a slip joint guy. I'm a guy.
I'm not either.
Right.
Like, I don't know what it is about this thing.
Well,
they're made in my backyard.
Here's the thing,
I want one.
Kevin. This is a high-end slip joint that reminds me of my dad. I want to have one of these in my pocket because my dad carried one in his pocket every day, and it's really that simple. It's for me, and everybody's different, but that's just just a thing for me. But we're all different. But to be honest with you, I'd like to get one of those in your hand.
Yeah, they're really good. I mean, I would have never bought one. They sent me this, and I'm so glad they did. I almost bought another one when they dropped them the other day. That's how much I love this. I'm weird like that. I want to get another one when I have some, because I'm like, what if I ever lose it or whatever? Like, I gotta have another one. But yeah, I love this thing. It's awesome. Scotching things, taking a tour of Medford next week, hoping to check it out. I think he's talking about the ASK knife, which is, have you guys seen that?
Mm-mm.
So I'll share and I'll show you.
Oh, is that the one that's their slip joint, or?
Yeah, it's like their
Ben was telling me it was coming and was telling me about it. They actually picked his brain for some
I think he got
info.
To help with that. So basically, it's a slip joint made by Medford. And it comes with different tools, and then you can add different stuff.
I've seen those. Okay.
The problem for me is the price. Now, it's American made. I get that. But $240 for a Swiss Army knife with plastic scales.
Yeah.
Medford, to me, is always a bit overpriced.
They'll sell them, though. What's the steal, Kev?
It's S45.
For 240.
Pretty sure
it's pricey.
90% sure it's S45.
Aren't they like saying that's like
gosh,
2.9 modular? Like,
I'm pretty sure he said they're using like the stock they have of S45, and because they're probably going to use Magna Cut now for everything,
Did you see that 2.9 ounces for a Medford? Hey, that's a cool.
But that's my thing, like. My Slim Midi I bought brand new. Both of them were, one was $550 and the other was $650, and like they had S35 VN steel and titanium handles. Like, I don't understand that price when Chris Reeve sells their shit for $450 for a standard knife. So does Hinderer. Obviously, it goes up from there depending on what you get on it. But why is it another $100, $200 over what the other guys are doing? I don't know. It just seems weird. But anyway, you can get different ones. So this one's a Jefferson knife, and it has this whatever blade. I don't know what you would call that blade.
It's kind of a spear.
And then it has that bottle opener and that weird thing. He's got these weird tools that he's adding. Then this one's the Washington knife, and it has a Tanto. Right, and it has this dumb tool that I've.
What the heck is that?
I don't know. Maybe it's like an AR cleaning tool. Like, who the hell knows what it is? Bolt scraper tool and rangefinder bottle opener. And then you have this one with a spay blade, or whatever you call that, a sheep's foot. I don't know. Corsair blue handles, and then this one has, quarter turn doozy fastener, and probably some guy in here is probably like, I know what that is. It's a working man's tool. Like, okay. Then you have a dedicated one. Like, I don't know. Anyway, that's cool, scotching things. I hope you enjoy the Medford tour. That would be awesome, obviously. And, that's cool. Let me skip ahead because okay. Sorry. They have range tools and shit like that, And you can buy, I think, extra tools to add and remove shit. And like, So it's cool, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think the blade shapes, the primary blade shapes look pretty sweet. Actually, I kind of dig. I'm not a big Tanto guy, but the other two look pretty sweet.
Just told everybody his password. Whose password?
I missed that.
Did Keith get his IG hacked again?
Oh boy, I hope not.
What happened now?
He got hacked a while back.
He has to change his password from something different than 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I get it. Okay, sorry. First run will be S35 or 45, then Magna Cut. Yeah.
Okay.
Because everybody's using Magna Cut now. So whatever. If they're gonna use that instead of S35 on stuff, I'm good with it. You know, I haven't tested it enough, and you guys know me, I'm not a knife steel tester, but like I am curious to see how well it does. Because the stuff on this bear didn't come well, like done. You know, it was really rough, still is. I threw it on the sharp maker a little bit, you know, to try to hone it in, but I didn't do the best job. It cuts paper pretty well or whatever. It's fine, but I need to get it sharpened by my buddy Joe. And then it'll be good to see how good it is. Because I've heard good things, so I bet it will turn up after I give up and buy matching CF 535, 533 set. Is it the bug out and the mini bug out?
He said he's missing a Blurple, I think PM2, or I can't remember.
Who is Shane?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Would you guys like to hear my recent knife purchases?
Sure.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Well, I just got this in today, so that's the first one. And then I have the Blade HQ Sage 5 lightweight, like you guys see those that they've had for a little while.
The what? Blade HQ what?
It's a Blade HQ exclusive. It's the Sage 5 lightweight, but it has.
Yeah. Right.
I've heard Tom Moore in the Millie PM2.
Yeah, I know him.
He said, he's like said really good things about it and how the action's like super good because it has like I think he said it's
bushing.
Pivot bushing or something like that, or bushing pivot, whatever.
Their new ones have that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and he was saying how like someone told me that the Tai Chung like FRN is a lot nicer than like Golden's FRN.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. It was on my list for a while, so I finally pulled the trigger on that. That should be coming soon.
Ian's on it tonight, man.
Yeah, he's always on it, dude. He's hilarious.
And then I got one of the Inset Lock slaybacks on Wednesday when they dropped, or yesterday.
You mean you got? Oh yeah. Which one did you get?
I went with the green micarta.
Okay. Yeah, we talked about it the other day.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
I'm questioning selling this one because again, I can't have all the knives and I have to sell stuff. And it's kind of like I'm not a flipper only guy, and it's like this one or the Apache with the kickstop. And I really love that Apache.
Yeah, you know what's funny, Kevin?
But I love this too.
There's two knives that were just in my top 5 video of my collection. Yeah, there's two knives that were just in the top 5 video of my collection. I'm thinking about selling just because I need money to buy more.
It's not like as a reviewer anyway, even as just a knife collector, it's just a matter of you can't have them all, you know. And I've experienced a knife, you know, and it can be awesome, but I've experienced it and I want to try something else and I can't just buy everything.
G-Ball, that's
F5. If you got one,
what are the two that you might sell, Casey?
Well, I've already got a buyer lined up for one of them, so I'll just say that up front.
Is one of them the Malibu or the Field Duty?
No, those two are staying.
Okay. That's what I was going to guess.
What were you going to do if I did? Were you going to just buy it?
No, I was just curious.
No, those aren't going anywhere. No, I have somebody interested in my Forest, so that's one of them. And they reached out to me, and then
I do love the Forest though.
The other one I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, so I don't even want to say it yet.
I'm trying to think of what it could be. Is it something I would know, like
Mach 51? Oh,
I'll sell it.
Give me like a
It's on the
clue, though.
Kickstarter.
Is it a Spyderco?
No.
Is it something I know that you've shown
No,
a lot?
and I love the knife. That's why it was in my top 5. But I'm
Not
just
a Finch, is it?
It's no. They're
What's the price
they're not
tag
going
on it?
anywhere. It's 150-ish.
The Deca.
No.
No,
The
I
deck,
just
the
had
deck
that.
is. I may sell the Deca because when I get it back from Kevin, it may be ruined. So,
Oh,
Junior Miz wants my mini Gemini. Oh, we can talk. I'm loving that thing.
the Deca just didn't fit my hand, sadly.
Well, and it's not contoured, so again, it's a little different in that regard.
And that cutout on the clip is so weird. I don't understand that.
Yeah, but now that you showed it to me, it's gonna.
After.
Now that you pointed it out, it's gonna bother me. Yeah, I would like to try a kickstop, Pena kickstop at some point, but
Slayback, I'd sell too. Yeah, once I get the Apache back, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I get them back, and then I'm like already loaning it to somebody else. What I need to do is I'm done loaning for now. Like anything that's out is out.
Dang it.
Anything like, and I just need to get stuff back. I need to do a collection video, and then I need to just decide what to sell.
By the way,
from there. But
by the way, we were talking about good but less expensive knives earlier, and Kevin already knows my opinion. But this is that Beg Glider 2
that you won, yeah.
Holy crap! This thing has just blown me away.
Oh, the Centurion 2, is that the knife?
Maybe.
It is.
I like it.
Loved it though.
I do love it. That's why I want to keep it, but I have somebody asking me about it. So I don't know. I'm tempted, but I'll probably keep it.
Tell them to go somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe. I'm probably going to keep it, but I think I may sell the other one.
Right.
Yeah, what do you think of the Flicks cue ball? Just curious.
Yeah, it's righty only slot that pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't. And the slot's too close to the scale. That's why I didn't get it.
And the name, like, why are you having a sub brand when you just started a brand?
Yeah, I don't understand.
And it's not any different than their other knives. That's what's confusing. It's not like they came up with a sub brand for their budget stuff, or like, I don't know. It's just odd.
That's right.
All
right. Real quick, we're talking
That's
about
right, Junior Miz. Sorry, I forgot about that, Junior Miz. I'll check with you, man.
So real quick, I'm going to run through everything that I still have here that came in on loan since the last live stream, I think.
Then I start playing with it, and I'm not getting rid of it. So
yeah, right. So I have the Mech Force M1. This thing is supposed to not have any screws showing, and that's why it's cool or whatever. I did a disassembly on this. You guys stay tuned for that one because you figure out how to take it apart real quick. Do you see a pivot? No.
I do not.
You have to literally go in with a rod and pop a scale off. They give you double-sided tape to put it back. You're going to want to watch that video, okay? Trust me.
Does that one exceed an hour?
That one's fun, okay? No, it's probably like 30 minutes. I have the Medford made Vehement Knives Mongrel. I keep calling it that, and I'm going with it. I'm pretty sure that's the name. I never looked it up. I really actually like this knife quite a bit. Detent could be stronger, but it's pretty cool. It's super thick behind the edge. Even I noticed that. I have the ZT0990. These are all from Steve B, by the way. This thing is an atrocity to mankind. Like,
it's definitely interesting.
This is probably more than $200. It's 20 CV, but it's like this shitty carbon fiber they use on the freaking budget Kershaws. Steel wire clip, and everything on here is steel, not titanium.
Yeah.
It's just her, and it's got a really stiff detent with the pokiest flipper tab in existence. It's just terrible. I had the Tucson TS shitty knife right here.
Is that its name?
Yeah, the Tucson has no soul. SO.
Looks like a Tough Light from
Actually,
yeah,
Kevin.
Old Steel.
Actually, Kevin, if you hold up your lizard, your Best Tech lizard, it looks a little bit like that.
Way
not
more
quite.
ergonomic.
Not quite. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, this thing sucks. And then I have also from him the Ferrum Forge Buck, I think. Yeah, the Buck. I actually really like this knife.
That's a Ferrum Forge?
Yep, it was a drop collaboration we made knife.
Wow, that thing is.
Yeah. So those are all from my buddy Steve. Then these are all probably knives I haven't shown on live streams. I think I did show these. This is the Nat from Urban EDC Coke collaboration.
That last one almost makes this one look.
Casey asked Kev to hold up his lizard.
Kevin, that last one you held up almost makes this one look normal.
Is that the one in the
no guard?
The no guard.
The no guard.
The one that I broke the screw on.
Did you really?
Yeah. You can't shit on Tucson knives. You liked the Hoback Sumo, and that knife was dog shit. What is with you guys in the Sumo? They hate the Sumo. You know what? Fuck you, Richie or Lindy. How much business did you get off of me loving the Sumo, huh? How many fucking clips did you fix? Anyway, I'm kidding.
A lot.
All right, so I got those. Oh, and then, I showed you the piece of shit Redstone from James Brand. Now, these are all from Lewis. These actually are all fucking knives I would want if I was right-handed. The Vagrant from Kubi in titanium.
I have a Vagrant in here right now.
It is so good. Alex, this is one you should try to get on Amazon. Sometimes they go for like $100. This thing,
that's the S30V one.
Yeah, this thing is so worth that $100. It's not even kidding. Like the action, the detent. Like, if I was right-handed, I would own one of these.
That's the G10. That's the G10 one there.
So keep an eye out for that. This color is sexy too.
Yeah, that is nice.
Then he sent this awesome Tucson. So here you go, guys. Touche, they said. Here's a Tucson with soul. I said it. I'm going to make myself big for this. This is a Tucson knife with soul. Somebody tell me the number. If I was right-handed, this would be one of my favorite knives, I think. Even left-handed, it's freaking amazing, this thing. You could tell right away why. Here's the knife I designed.
Rip off.
Very similar.
Shit, I didn't even know it existed, but it's That's
the second knife you ripped off.
Yeah, right?
That
I didn't know I ripped off. Now you know what happened to EMP when everybody's like, he copied the thick boy with the cobalt. No, he fucking made a knife and it just looks like another knife. Shit happens.
That's a cool one. I actually like that.
Lefties will be able to use it. But this thing's incredible.
Right, I might have to get one of those.
Great action. The price can't be, it can't be outrageous for this knife. I think it's 14C. 14C. It's fucking awesome. All right. This is the clone alert. This is the Tucson I recommend over everything. He said 270, I think. TS 270. All right. So check out the Tucson TS 270. Then he sent me. Yeah, it goes on.
Well, White Mountain, no, they're out of stock, but they were 113.
Yeah, so, that's ridiculous, dude. Yeah. That's a great price. This is the Ferrum Forge Dow. So it kind of goes with that.
They look so similar.
They were kind of like a pair. They launched at the same time. The Buck and the Dow. I like the Dow a little better because the shape and everything's a little more normal. But the flipper tab, ironically, on the Buck is a little bit more pokey. Sorry, a little bit more enlarged. And it makes all the difference. This one is so much better to flip. This one I slip off of a lot because it's a lot smaller. Man, there's a lot of innuendos in here. Sorry. And then, was that it, Lewis? I thought I had something else from you. Oh, yeah. The one knife that works left-handed out of every knife I just showed you, the Sencut Honoris. Another one I totally recommend. This thing is absolutely incredible. So it has this awesome sort of spear point blade. It's a liner lock with a reversible deep carry clip. 9CR, but it's $45. It has a flipper tab, but it has that excellent sort of wee Civivi flipper tab you see on a lot of their knives. It's probably my favorite flipper tab. And then it has that whole that you can bang for days. There we go. Another innuendo. Sorry. It's fucking awesome. Like,
yeah, I've got that.
I kind of want one of these.
I'm signed up for that in the Apex group. So
yeah, this thing is
looking forward to it.
Sweet. And then lastly, one more banger here from Steve. The ADV Savage.
What the
chunky knife?
This thing. So in the comments, I want to see whose knife is it? Who carries this? Because to me, it's either Rambo or Matrix from Commando, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh.
I think this is Matrix's knife right here. Or, you know what? It's that dude. It's the bad guy from Commando, the dude who wears the fucking netting. Like, the corniest fucking outfit ever. You guys know what I'm talking about. This is his knife for sure. This is his knife. What's his name in that? Fuck. Forget his name. But that douchebag, this is his knife. Wait, is Matrix the bad guy? I thought Matrix was Rambo. I mean, Arnold. I thought Arnold was Matrix.
No, the Matrix is Keanu Reeves.
No, I know the movie. I'm not talking about that.
Okay.
In Commando, Bob DeMarco. I like
Oh, that's funny.
Bob DeMarco, Rambo or Bob DeMarco. We're seeing a lot of. Oh yes, Peacemaker. Yo, I'm loving that show. By the way, that shit cracks me up every week now. We've been watching Peacemaker and Dexter. We've been getting through Dexter. Michael B says Peacemaker show is bad. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. Have you seen it, Alex?
I have. I saw you post about it or put on your story.
Yeah. You gotta check it out. It's such a good show. Anyway, those are all the knives that came in like this week. It's too much. Like,
yeah, I'm kind of overwhelmed right now as well. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, but it's crazy at the same time.
And I sent back a bunch in the last 2 days because I had to clear out. Like, I sent Jared like 5 knives back. I sent you 2. And then a whole nother batch comes in. I'm like, fuck. You know? And I got my own knives. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's where I need to just put my knives on the back burner. But I don't.
Just stop buying knives for a while.
Because my own knives are the ones that I want to really carry. Like, the loaners I struggle to carry, I'll be honest. Like, I'll carry them, but like a couple times. And then I'll, cut with them a little bit, and I'll fidget with them a lot because I'm right here at my desk, and then I'll do a review. But like knives I own, I carry like for weeks on, straight.
Right. Well, that's been my problem. I'm not carrying many of my knives lately. I'm carrying all loaners, so it's
That's why you got to get the 511 and Vertex pants. Like, I literally carried 5 knives today.
Yep.
Like, I had the SBR up here, right? I had the Cortex in this like mag pocket. I had the F5 back here, and then I had this Nomad in the mag pocket over here, and then I had the Bear pocket dropped in the front left. Literally had 5 knives on me today, like, and it was normal.
Yeah. I usually have 3. I wear cargo pants, but they're just like cheap tactical cargo pants, whatever they call them, but they're cheap ones. And I usually have 3, and sometimes a fixed blade on the side. So
gotcha.
Yeah, it just depends. Well, Kev, thanks for having me on, man. I'm gonna need to bolt and spend some time with the family for a little bit here. So
of course.
But thanks for having me on. And guys, seriously, consider checking out the Kickstarter. Need all the help I can get. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually going really well. I'm being kind of facetious. 36 on the first day of a 30-day campaign is pretty daggone good. So
let me pull it up one more time as you leave.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. Tempest Knives, Mach 51. Let's give Casey some support. If you can afford a knife of this quality, you should get one. I really enjoyed it, and it's different. That's what makes it to me. And you can see my Instagram post today. Like, it's so hard. We were just talking about how my knife looks like this and that. And, we're always saying stuff like that. That's like I've never seen a knife that looks like that, and probably won't. And it still does knife things very well. Like,
Right.
so to
That's
me,
what I
it's
was
just a
hoping
good
for. So
combination.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I've got a bunch of designs over here, and that's about the only one that doesn't have something where you could say, "Oh, that looks like a," or "That looks like a." Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, it was one of those that just happened. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I say
Thank you for coming on, man. We really appreciate it.
I like Tim's comment there. To win the Mach 50, to win the giveaway tonight, you have to pledge to the Mach 51.
Yeah, we could do that.
I'm all for it.
We could do that.
Yep.
You gotta. They could go and pledge and then like back out. We don't want to do that.
No. We don't want to do that crap.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly, Steve. Steve makes the comment that apparently Boker's going to be coming out with one, but it's not going to be till next year apparently.
And they don't look any like.
They said they're going to do a P51 knife. That's the Messerschmitt, and then they said next year they're going to do a P51.
So they copied you basically.
Yeah, basically. Mine's been out a whole lot longer, that's for sure. Thank you very much. Hey, I appreciate it, Ian. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree.
Everybody's been so. Oh, I know. You know me, Kevin. Kevin talks to me all the time. I'm like the most impatient, pessimistic human on the planet. Yeah. So I'm already sitting here today going, "Oh my gosh!" Instead of looking at 36, in the first 6 hours, I'm looking at how much further we have to go. But it'll be fine. Yeah. So. Thank you, Taberski. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, Mr. Friedman. I assume that's a Mister. I guess I shouldn't say that. Well, so Ludwig, the answer to your question is there's car in there for sure. I mean, I wouldn't have put I definitely put the pivot being a 5-spoke racing wheel on purpose. But this is the cockpit of a P51 Mustang. But yeah, there's definitely this back part of the handle. A lot of people think I just picked a handle shape that I like. This is the back. If you turn it like this is the front of a 1970s Formula One car. So yeah, I'm kind of weird, but there you go.
Oh yeah, it's all relative, Casey. You're weird, but you're also in the knife community, so
yep,
we're all weird.
Well, anyway, Kevin, appreciate you having me on, man. You've been, I said this to you earlier today in private. I'll say it in public. Kevin's been way before he was starting his knife, and I was just starting to talk about this. Kevin he gave me his opinions, and I truly appreciate it because I knew I could come to you and you weren't going to sugarcoat it. You were going to tell me, "Oh, that sucks," or "This is good," or and that's good. So, yeah, appreciate it. All right, guys. Yeah, thanks very much.
All right. Have a good night, man.
Right. You too.
See ya.
Bye.
All right. So we got to check out the Mach 51. But seriously, guys, it is a sweet knife. I got to handle it. And I'm excited to get my own production version of it. So it's going to be sweet. But it's got to get funded for that to happen. So you guys need to go buy one right now. I know everybody doesn't have $250 to drop on a knife, and I can tell you from, like Casey said, I talk to him every day, and he wanted that knife to be as cheap as he possibly could make it. I should say cost effective. The word cheap is bad. As he could make it, and he did everything he could, but you have overhead, you have not just getting the knife, you have packaging, you have shipping, you have all that stuff.
Goes into it.
Yeah, and you obviously have to make some money because you want to do future projects. So there's a lot that goes into it. So that price is as good as it was going to get. Yeah. I can tell you most people who would have made that knife with M390 and titanium like that probably would have charged you $300 easy. So anyway, Sezzle. They don't take Sezzle on Kickstarter, sadly. Sorry. My ears are all like popping a little bit. Some dude recommended this like Med thing that like clears out your sinuses.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it today and I used it before the live, and it's like, I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing.
What is it?
But
like
like it's like you fill it out with saline and stuff, and then you kind of like squeeze it and it goes up through your shit
Oh,
and
like
then
a
like out
neti
your
pot.
other nose. What?
Like a neti pot.
That's what my wife said. I'm like, no, it's called Med.
That's what my mom calls them.
But it's kind of like that.
Yeah,
But I don't know if it like fucked me up or something.
Hmm.
I mean, I feel fine. It's just my ears are popping a little bit. They weren't right after, which is weird. Yeah, I don't know. Weird douche for the ears. Neti pot for the win. Now I was smart because it said on there, don't like squeeze hard enough that your ears are like, pressure. I didn't get any of that. And then I was trying to blow my nose like, not super hard. Apparently, if you keep your mouth open, you're less likely to have your ears get fucked up. I don't know.
I can just like imagine what you looked like when you're doing this.
Oh my God. It was just like water dripping out everywhere. Yeah. Do they take my card on Kickstarter? Yeah. So what happens is you pledge, right? If you sign up for Kickstarter, I think you have to connect a card to do it. But they don't charge you until the end of the campaign, and if the campaign is successful. So if he does this for 30 days and he doesn't get enough money raised, you just don't, nothing happens.
Yeah.
If he does, they charge you on that day. So like you just got to check. I think it ends March something. No, it might be the end of February, I guess.
Yeah, he said 30 days, so it'd be
February. But February's short. So it could be March 1st or 2nd or something.
That's true.
It probably is if you think about it. I don't know. So that's when they charge you. So you just got to keep that in mind. He did it so that there'd be like paydays in there, I guess. I don't know. He kept talking about that to me, and I was like, why do the paydays matter? I don't, maybe people want to save up for it, or I don't know.
Must be trying to look out for the average person, I guess.
Yeah. My sinuses are fucked. I just don't know, like, how, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It works, but most effects will be a few hours after. The fuck does that mean? Neti pots use saline, which is a salt solution. Yeah, that's what this is. It's just a plastic bottle, and then it has a silicone or rubber hose thingy in there, straw, connected to a cap that has a hole in it. And basically that way you can squeeze the bottle and get controlled pressure of the water coming out. And you just hold it upright like this and start squeezing a little bit. And it has 8 ounces of water in it. And I guess you just, and then you do the other side. I don't know. I did both. Maybe I was just supposed to do one. So it runs out through. I wasn't supposed to go back and forth maybe.
Kev, you look like you do this pretty well.
Yeah, maybe. Brian agreed. I don't know. What did he say? Dude, just use a neti pot next time. What the fuck? You guys in this neti pots. What is that thing? That the thing? I don't know. For me, congestion clears after a few hours. So for me, I feel like I was really cleared out after I did it, and now I'm like congested again.
You're like never like not sick, are you?
I'm not sick.
I'm not sick, but like
I just have a stuffy nose.
Yeah.
I feel like I have that all winter long.
Yeah. What's up, Ethan?
Yeah, I don't know. What?
Oh,
the squeeze bottle is easier. Yeah, that's what I have. Nose douche. Yeah. Twice on each side. Okay, so that's basically what I did. I used the whole 8 ounces. I was like, fuck it, I got it in here. And I just had like water running out of my fucking nose all the time. I'm hoping it went up and around, but I don't think I have a bunch of shit in my nose because like I'm usually in my house where I work, and it's the middle of winter, like, so I don't think I really needed it, and it was just like kind of pointless. Maybe in the summer when there's like pollen and shit getting in your nose, I don't know. So I don't know. Breathe right strips work for me. Kevin, a nose like yours is bound to give trouble. What the fuck does that mean? Saying I got a big nose. Just do more Coke. No more Pepsi. Yeah, right. Got my LaCroix. I had way too much sugar today.
I don't know how you drink those things.
Well, so I had a sweet tea after work because I went out for lunch and I got unsweet tea. Then I filled that up with sweet tea because I've had this like sweet tea sitting in my fridge for like months. I was like, I'm just gonna get rid of this, and I poured it in with ice to hope it would dilute. You have to blow your nose a bunch after dude, trust me, I did. I blew it as much as I could. And then nothing was coming out anymore, and I stopped. Like, I blew it like, okay. God damn it. You just wanted me to say I blew stuff, didn't you? But yeah, I did that. I followed the goddamn instructions. I think it's just because I'm wearing these AirPods right now. It's kind of fucking with shit. But yeah, so you guys are cool with talking about this, but not about my camera. Is that, am I getting that right? You guys aren't complaining right now, but okay, just saying.
Well, hey, I just
had the sweet tea, and then I went to get groceries, and I went in because my wife needed some kind of chicken or something that they didn't have for the pickup. I go in, and I went to the candy section on my way out. I was like, "Fuck, I gotta get candy." And they had these Kinder chocolates, like these German chocolates, and they have, oh my god, they're so good. They have like this hazelnutty chocolate inside of these crunchy things. So I bought like 2 giant things of these, and I'm just sitting there waiting for the pickup, just like crushing them. They're like singles, and I'm just like, oh. Well, I ate like 10 or 15 of those probably. Probably like 10. You know, they're like this big. But,
yeah.
And but I had that iced tea with it, and then that sweet tea, and then I just had a Dr. Pepper cream soda. So I'm probably there's probably just too much sugar in my system right now. Unsweetened tea with lemon is the way to go. Fuck the lemon, dude. The lemon is the shit part. I hate the lemon. I do like unsweet tea. I just like it like unsweet with sugar. No, I'm just kidding. I like it unsweet. Since I stopped drinking, I've been drinking tea because like I pick my kid up after daycare at 5:30. I walk around the neighborhood for like a half hour, 45 minutes, depending on the weather. And then I go to my parents who live like over on that side of town. It's just an easy walk. And then they help me with her, which is awesome. And I feed her there and stuff. And I used to always drink a few beers while I was there. That was kind of my thing. I'd drink a few beers and then go home. Right. And that was my way of like not pounding beers at home. I just drank a few there and then didn't drink at home.
Yeah.
But I quit drinking. So now I drink tea when I go there. I'm fucking weird. I make hot tea. And I found this tea online. My mom had it from a Russian deli or something. And I drank it all. So I had to find it online. It's called like Herbapol. And it's nettle tea. Like Nettle, nettle. They have peppermint and they have nettle. And this nettle shit is so good. I'm like obsessed with it. So I drink like 3 cups every time I'm there. I bought like 3 giant, like not giant, but like 20 bag boxes of it. I bought 3 of those. I'm already like almost through like 1.5 of them. That was like a week ago.
You drink through all your mom's tea then?
Yeah, I drank that too. And then I bought 3 things of it because I liked it so much. And she also had this stuff from Tiavana. It was like this mix somebody made at a Tiavana store. I drank all that. Like, just so good. But I found out she also had this Darjeeling or something tea. And I was crushing, like, I drank like 3 or 4 of those in one, like, sitting while I was there. And then I found out it had caffeine. And I was like,
bouncing off the wall.
I was like, no, I wasn't, but I was like freaking out, like getting all anxiety because I thought I like overdosed on caffeine. I'm fucking weird like that.
No,
like, I freak out about the littlest things. Nettle from stinging nettle. It's a plant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever it is, I want more of it, but apparently only this Polish fucking brand has it. I searched the whole tea section today at Walmart. John Pauly, we tend to swap additions after we quit drinking. I did and love my sweets, but I try to control. Yeah, that's the thing. When it, like I noticed this before I quit drinking. When I would go like a few days without drinking, because I'd be like, I can't drink for a few days. I would crush chocolate. like, but I'm not normally a big sweets guy. But I think that's because I was just drinking all the time. Like, so I was doing that instead, I guess. So now I like fucking chocolate, a lot. And fucking tea. I'm a weirdo, all right? Leave me alone. I grew up on this stuff. Kinder. Yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Same here. I mean, I'm German, so that's where it comes from. And anything with the hazelnut shit in it, it's so good. The Nutella type stuff. Oh, man. Dairyman's iced tea was my childhood. Yeah, we had Rosenbergers. You don't have that, do you? Rosenbergers? You have Rosies out there?
Mm-mm.
You probably have like Turkey Hill and shit.
Yeah, Turkey Hill's big.
Rosie was like a local one. I have had caffeine levels that would kill small villages. You can get used to anything other than intended purposes. Sweet name there, dude. Z-Man, what's up, man? Sorry, I saw you earlier. Addicted to knives and an addict is always an addict. Yeah, you just have to channel it. So like, I'm trying to channel that into like the whole knife company thing.
Mm-hmm.
We have like fucking 7 designs already, like all ready to go. Just
isn't Chris? Aren't you guys like working on a pry bar or something? I thought I heard somewhere.
Yeah, we were / we are, but like it's just kind of stalled out. We're trying to. Like, we have to get some of this shit going before we can, and investing time and money into that is kind of tough right now. We did send some files to a company to see if they can make it work, but we're thinking about redesigning it. So,
well, like I said, I'm super pumped that you're going with a budget model too, because I mean, me being a younger kid and stuff like that, it's hard to dump $250 on a knife. And as much as I would like to buy the stout, which I might still try to save up for it, but it's nice that you're giving.
Yeah, we'll have a way to do like Sezzles sort of thing. So
maybe that'll be my first Sezzle purchase then.
Yeah, man. Rosenbergers is so good. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of sugary and like diluted tea, though, isn't it, Brian? Like, it was awesome when we were kids, but I don't know. My family was in Germany after the war. Then they came to Australia. Huh. Cool. Where were they before Germany? Just saying. Why would you go to Germany after a war? Oh, are you originally from the U.S. and then they went to Germany and then Australia? Is that what I'm getting or something? I don't know. He said addicted to knives. Says yes, it is. He's talking about Rosie's. Haven't had it since I was a kid. Basically, drink water anymore. It's all you drink. That's why you're fucking skinny as a rail, Brian. Good for you, dude. Hungary. Okay, cool, man. That's awesome. I'm guessing the last name wasn't Worth. It was probably something much different. Yeah. All right. My wife is asking for the
bedroom.
Yeah, I should just start telling her it's 10:30. I kind of want to show you guys this F5 that I have here, but I'm pretty sure they told me I can't until tomorrow.
It has originally to be like a dark stonewashed titanium or something.
What?
It has to be like a black titanium or like a dark.
That would be awesome. I was kind of hoping they'd do like a blacked out one or something, but it's not. I'll have to show you tomorrow because I'm not going to be an asshole. Oh shit! I never gave away anything.
Yeah, we didn't do the giveaway.
Did we ever do your middle name? I forget. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that card thing again. That Backpack B does.
I don't think I heard Brent talking about that, but I don't think I ever saw how that works.
He just put the card in his pocket.
Oh, okay.
And then, somebody, I got one here. Okay. Actually, I'm going to click it again because it's the same as last time. All right, there we go. No, that's the same too. What the hell? That's weird. All right, so here's what you're going to do, guys. You're going to guess the card. There's 85 people here, so 52 cards, you get one guess, at least for the initial, whatever. You're going to get something KPL related, of course. Shout out to KPL. You're going to get this Tuya SNS. If I have the box, I will send it with that. I think it came in a cool, like, Pelican style case, even for this tiny thing. If I have that, I will send it with that, of course. S35 titanium ball bearings. It's just very small. It's really weird. Like, here's the SBR. Like, it's fucking tiny. And that's a small knife, you know what I mean?
Mm.
So it's not unusable if you have small hands or something like that. But and then Alex has the Asher knives flashback. So you guys could win these 2 knives and some KPL and stickers probably from both of us, which is cool. So there you go. You guys are going to guess as soon as I say go, which is going to happen in the next 3 seconds. And you're going to guess the card. I should probably have told Alex what it is. Can you see the private chat?
Yeah.
All right, check it.
Yep, I see it.
All right. And here we go. It's close. We're close. We're close. I've seen a couple of the same guess. You guys should pay attention to what other people guess. Where's Louis just put hearts? Oh, he put a 3 above it. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do it that way. That looks weird.
Yeah, we've had some close ones, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either. Nah, I'm back, bitches, right in the middle of all that. No,
really
that was very close, but that's not it.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure people didn't guess twice, because if they did, they fucked. The Zip app is a game changer on the E. Once everybody gets their guess in, then we can let you guess a second time, but I need to wait until they have. I think probably everybody who's gonna guess has guessed at this point, it seems like, right?
Yeah. I would
free for all. Just go for it. Just guess until we get a winner, guys.
And then after we do the giveaway, 3 of you guys need to go over and sub to me so I can hit 600 subs. I'm only 3 away.
Yeah, go sub to 814, guys. I guessed 3 times. I'm done. You fucker. You were only supposed to guess once until I said that. You see it?
One. Yep, Sam Squatch.
Oh, where is it? Oh, it jumped. Fuck. Hang on. Wait, no, that one's wrong. Sorry. That one's wrong. That was no. My God, you guys suck at this. Why are you guys so bad at this? We should go back to the name game.
No, Sam Squatch got it.
I know, but where is it?
Oh,
you guys can stop guessing. He saw it somewhere. I have not seen one yet. So that's interesting that you saw one. There's one. Was it before the Knife Modders and before Jay Friedman? Because they guessed it. So did Louis. Damn. All right, I'm going back up now. That's the one I see, but I'm going to go up because you said Sam Squatch. I'm looking for that name.
It's right above Jack Long.
Well, his name is Sam Squatch. It's going to be hard to miss.
Yeah. I think his picture is whatever the dude from Trailer Park Boys. I forget what his name is.
Oh my God! How many fucking guesses were there? This is crazy. Jesus.
Because I don't want to move now because I don't want to forget where it's at. But
there it is. You're right. Okay.
Yep.
10 of diamonds, Sam Squatch. So far, that's our winner. Sorry, Knife Modders.
I think that was the first one that I saw.
Man, there was a lot of guesses, but so far going back, and I was paying attention.
Yeah, no one guessed it on the first round.
So I think I am gonna give it to Sam Squatch, baby. So he's gonna be like, "That's it." I'll be like, "That's too bad because I'm an idiot and missed it." I saw a lot of 10 of hearts, 10 of clubs, but I never saw like 10 of spades. I never saw a 10 of diamonds. I think people are just lazy. They don't want to spell out diamonds. Yeah, I went all the way back. Didn't see it. So congrats, Sam Squatch. Email me at leftyedc88@gmail.com and I'll shoot your address over to Alex.
Works for me.
And yeah, and he'll ship that out. We'll ship it out. Thank you, Knife Modders, for confirming he won. Same with Louie. Thanks, guys. And this reminds me, Gon's Reviews. Go check out Gon's Reviews. The last week's winner, he won a More Mylea. He actually won this knife right here. Oh, not this knife, but it literally the same exact spec. This one's mine. I ordered another one to give away because I like it so much. And the guy who won that, what?
It's that good then?
Yeah, I really like it for $50. Thing's awesome. I really love the AR RPM 9. That really sells me on their knives. But he wanted to pay it forward, and he was trying to find somebody who could use the knife or whatever. And literally that day, Gons hit me up and was saying, "Hey, is there any kind of knife I could buy off you, like a budget knife or something? I'm trying to get something for a giveaway." And so I went back to Doug, I think it was, and I was like, "Hey, dude, Gons is looking for a knife to give away." And he was like, "Perfect." So we gave Gons the knife, and he posted his 100 sub giveaway video today. And that's the knife he's giving away. So go check out Gon's Reviews on YouTube. And you can get in on that giveaway, 100 sub giveaway. Subscribe to his channel if you like the content. And maybe we can get him even higher. So, yeah, to wrap this up, go buy a Mach 51 or pledge to buy a Mach 51, right? Go subscribe and check out 814 EDC. He's back on the grind. And go check out Gon's Reviews. Check out my channel. I don't know. Check out Devo Knives on Instagram. Go follow us over there. We're trying to build that up so that when we get to actually doing a pre-order, we have enough people to actually pay attention. Because just like Casey, we have to sell enough of them to do the run.
You think you'll do a Kickstarter or a pre-order?
Nah, I think we have a website, so I think we'll just do a drop on the web. I'm hoping I have enough reach to pull that off. I highly doubt it would be like Jake, where he just fucking sold them out in like a day.
Yeah.
But even if it takes a month, I don't care. I just I think we can sell enough.
Oh, I
think we have enough interest from what I've gathered, but it's hard to tell, man. There's a lot of people who are like, "Oh, I'll buy one of those," but then they don't actually spend the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Saying you'll spend $275 and doing it is a big difference.
Is that your calculated price then? $275?
Yeah, somewhere around $250 to $299. I think we're definitely trying to keep it under $300. I mean, it's a premium build. Titanium, bolsters, carbon fiber, micarta, or whatever.
Good materials for sure.
It'll be good steel, 20 CB, LMAX, Vanex if I can, shit like that. So
that'd be dope if you can get Vanex.
Yeah, for real, it would be. But yeah, my wife's knocking the door down. So
all right.
Thank you, Alex, for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
dude.
Of course. Thanks for having me. I love coming on.
Yeah, dude. You're welcome anytime. It's good to hang out with you again. It's been a while. I know you were busy, and
I'm glad to be back and pumping out videos and being involved in the community. And I kind of took a little week hiatus or so.
Yeah.
I have a question. Does the link that you sent me, does it do you have to make a new link every time, or do you those links work every time you start a live?
No, it's a link for that specific broadcast.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So if you come on again, you just ask me. I'll send you another link.
Okay. Yeah. If I'm free on Thursdays, I'll definitely start coming on once in a while.
Yeah. Just let me know.
Will do.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So thank you guys for all coming out. I really appreciate it. Thanks for putting up with me at the beginning there. I think I'm just going to return this camera because it's kind of pointless, you know.
Are you on your webcam or your computer camera right now?
I'm on the MacBook cam right now.
Yeah, it looks. You've been on that all live then, right? Ever since you switched over.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks a lot. I don't want to say better, but I haven't noticed any issues with like focusing and stuff like that.
I think it's better at that.
Yeah.
Which is funny, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'll probably just, and at some point if I feel like upgrading, I'll go full Monty and I'll buy a banging camera or something. No need to bullshit around with this shit.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you guys. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
I love you all. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. And the stout will have twice the soul of a TS